Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number 2 is underway. Ray, we've already got 20 minutes under our belt here. What are your thoughts of this one so far?
Třinec is going to be hard-pressed to replicate that first period. I thought they had the puck the whole time, James, yet they look up and it's still scoreless.
There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. We got a minor penalty coming up here on this one.
For sure, James. I mean, this call was going to be made. You could see the play develop, and now they're going to have to serve 2 minutes.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
They've been skunked on the power play so far tonight. So you have a little chat on the bench. Guys, notice some things that the penalty killers do, and you try to adjust one step ahead of them.
Eminger's got it on the offensive end. Centered out in front, and that's broken up. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Gets it out of his own end. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. No room for that one to get through. Třinec has got the puck along the boards. Gets it out of his own end. Karlovy got it behind the net. Moves the puck. To his teammate. Takes a shot. Oh, you can't miss that.
Now, somehow I got 408, James. You don't get any if you don't hit the net. Get it on target, man. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. I'd say that's a pretty good definition of charging.
Yeah, it is, James. I mean, he came from too far away, finished the check with too much force.
Another chance here on the man advantage. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. What a stop! And that pass is intercepted. From point blank, another stop by the goaltender. And nothing doing with the goaltender there.
That's really good strength by the goaltender as they quickly get over to the side of the net, right tucked up against the post to make the save.
With possession along the wall. From point-blank range. Blown opportunity. Oh, he put it wide.
You don't get many of these a night, and when it's your turn, you got to be ready to get it on the net. He misses here.
Save made by the goalie. Coughs it up on the play. Sends the pass over. Takes the pass. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Got to give the penalty killers a lot of credit as the penalty expires.
You're always angry when...
He scores! What a goal!
That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
The Steelers have built themselves a one-goal lead here in the second. Let's see if they can build on it now.
They'd like to take control of the game if they can. They now have the one-goal margin, but they want to stretch it out.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Třinec has got a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Takes the feed. And a great save. Strong defensive effort. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Tries it to the front of the net. Huge stick save by the goaltender.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
Great heads-up play by the defender.
Tried just a little bit too much there, James.
Handles the puck. Over the net. Energy's got the puck along the wall. Right up front. Redirected in front. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Receives the pass. Bang on Pat. One-on-one with the goaltender. And can't convert.
Can't convert, James. He doesn't.
And that goes off the post. And just here in the late stages of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. That goes off a twig. Takes it across the blue line. Takes the pass from the boards. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Polak's one possession. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Steelers have the puck now. Karlovy ready to go on the attack.
1 minute left.
Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Knocked away. And there's the wrap-up cue for period number 2. 1-0 is where we sit after 40 minutes of play. Still a wide-open game.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper.
The third period is just moments away. And both Ray and I will be ready to bring you all the action here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. A moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. 40 minutes into this one here. Razor, how do you see things?
Karlovy players have been a turnover machine tonight. Every time they have it, it seems like they force it into an area where they lose it. They lose the puck. They're losing the game.
Energy's got it in their own zone.
Well, that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck here. Over the line they come. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's picked off in front. On the attack along the boards. Into the corner now. From the backhand in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Nice pass. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Slides the puck over. Gets a glove on it to make the save. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Carries it across the line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a chance. Sends it across. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed. Quick feed down low. Shot! Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one! Takes the feed at the point. Comes up with the stop. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Denies him again!
He's been outstanding from the very beginning of this game. From the first period on, he's had to have his A game.
Karlovy failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Along the half wall with the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Steelers have done a good job with their sticks, intercepting passes, yet they haven't been able to stretch this game out.
Energy's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Here's a shot and makes the save.
That is sweeping up the trash there. Good save, off to the corner. Everybody can readjust.
Karlovy gained possession along the boards. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Hammers one from the point, way off target.
Energy's frustration is starting to boil over here. Late in the third period, they know they're behind because they've missed too many scoring chances.
Puts it high.
Yeah, it sounds great. Hit the net, though, you got a better chance to score.
Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Sends a pass over. Through center along the wing. Grabs the puck. Carries it in. Snapper from the slot. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that one's stopped. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Wide open net, and he scores, which should end it.
That should wrap it up. Pretty comfortable now with that empty netter. That should be enough to wrap this thing up. The empty net goal should seal it.
Just added to their lead with the empty netter, and Ray, that's pretty much all she wrote, I would say.
Well, you grind away to get the lead through this much of the game, and they pull the goalie, they're going to pressure you. You put it away with an easy one into the empty net.
Stopped by the goaltender. Trailing in this one, they have pulled the goalie, and the extra attacker's out. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way?
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get nabbed.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And this one's in the books. Paul Maurice once said to me many years ago, show me a good coach, I'll show you a good goalie. There's a good one tonight.
Yeah, the team looks good, and the goalie was great. The win comes on the heels of a solid defensive performance, but when your goalie throws an egg up, it makes everybody look good.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.